Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will and we are back with some more Genshin Impact today with a brand new update. This is 5.1 and we are going to be pushing forward with what we kind of ended on last time. Last stream wasn't that great just because we were having some technical difficulties. Today we're gonna push forward with the side story, red exclamation missions. We're gonna finish that up. After we get this chest. Yeah, I don't know why he is so like not down with it when it comes to fire taking out his shield. I mean, for God's sake, he's Lance.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, it was so close. So close. I was like maybe 2 good hits away from taking him out.
Into the wind.
We'll need more where that came from.
Yeah, we did find like another like fighting thingy. What was it? It was a rock that you interact with and then you get teleported into a big fight. Still haven't really figured that out. Wait, what? Okay, I think we have a new event going on right now. Okay, hold on, let's see here. What kind of events do we have going on right now? Okay, like this. Alright, this is the new character. I believe she's supposed to be a sister to the character we already have. I think. Main story. And I have no idea what this is. Yeah, she is 5-star. I think she's supposed to be like a leopard? Wishes. Yeah, I have no idea what she plays like. All the background character, all the 4 stars I'm not really super vibing with wanting. Honestly, I think we might do a pass on most of this stuff. Like, I'm not really vibing with either of them. It's been like such a massive disappointment. The characters, like their move sets, like their designs have been awesome. Their personalities have been fun for the most part, but their move sets have been terrible.
There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Sorry, I thought we were already on automatic.
Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of them.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Alright, let's take out these fools. Like, why are these guys the guys that seem to keep popping up during, like, main story and heavy combat related stuff? Like, they really wish that they invented a new villain or new bad guys. But it seems like they're really relying on these wolf guys to do a lot of the heavy lifting just because of the stupid bleed ability they have. we go.
Reveal thyself.
As one with wind and cloud.
Gotcha.
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural. True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. This looks more like someone with a paintbrush got bored and started doodling. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it.
Is that big rat?
That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
Yeah, so I remember we did talk about what came to this patch. Honestly, there's not a lot happening with this new character, one new character, some 4-star weapons, which I'm actually happy that they brought in some more 4-star weapons. Finally, it feels like forever since they brought in new 4-stars. I don't think any of them are usable, but it's still nice to see something new. And then, of course, like one new 5-star weapon, which goes with the new 5-star character. And then the story and like whatever events they have going on here. That's literally it. There really was not much going on here. Which is a little disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit of an expansion.
Oh, Ponche. And I thought my luck was bad.
Oh, I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and now I've got nothing to show for it. Some gap-toothed goon stole it from me.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire manuscript.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless. He's a shell of the man he was.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change, big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on, I'll take you.
Oh, we're going back over this direction. Okay. Open weed. Whoa, wait, what? Hello. That's new. Okay, so there's something going on there. It says it's layered. But no, there's also ones like up in the sky. Okay, so there's gonna be a new level like here. Okay, so this is where the new boss is. Okay, it looks like we might come down. Wait, wait, wait. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can find the entryway. Because, yeah, it looks like an underground thing. We probably are gonna have to do like a story thing with it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I was wondering if maybe they added a hole or something. Yeah, nope, that's not happening. Okay, well, now we know there is a new underground area, which is, this is the new boss, which they did add. I forgot to mention that. They added a new boss as well. Around. It doesn't look like there's any more new parts. New checkpoints anywhere. Oh, down. Oh, yo!
Hey! You thieving rat! Give me my things back!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved foot first into a tree hollow. Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you,
I'm heavy on the brown on brown.
All right, let's see what you've got. Watch this. Eat dirt, suckers!
Ah! Pocket sand! My only weakness. No Eldritch God has ever performed pocket sand on me.
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
I need to remember that there's a Octolum back there. I like your hats.
Where did these Yuvkasaurs come from? Get away from me, you monsters!
Oh, the baby saurians are blocking his path!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't run any longer. Please, I don't have your stuff anymore. Have mercy.
Oh, yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing. I was so mad, I just threw all of it away.
Is that really the truth? Okay, then. Where did you throw it away?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. We'll never get it back then.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan, it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy. This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life. Yupanki's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take. Let me see, the author is Panche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahula will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body? When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahula demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core.
Yes.
You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahula is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me about Doomsday. Here's what I know, based on countless historical texts. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones to worlds beyond, there are no exceptions. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what we call a civilization's spirit. And you, great Kahula How, are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. I've paid dearly for the chance to observe you up close. Now, let me take a good look at you. We'll see whether any memories of that age still remain inside you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Panche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact. Surely you remember the main points at least?
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now... well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Panche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power. Symbolic power doesn't count.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case. Given that it first arose in the era of the first Pyro Archon, it might contain remnants of Shibalanke's power.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss. But there's more to it than that. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then was buried in the Night Kingdom. And now, it awaits the call of its new bearer.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a little overexcited.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Kanich. I'd hoped he would be attending the upcoming ceremony.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kanich, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up. Now a good time?
Kanich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire Night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go.
Alright.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Yeah. What was it? Kahulahau? The little pixel guy? I cannot deal with that guy. It's like, it's so frustrating because conceptually he seemed cool to have a little pixel buddy, but like, boy does he ruin that character so fast because of just how annoying the dude is. Like, oh man, a massive bummer. Alright, we're in the third part of this whole situation, so... Oh, yo, I didn't even read... Oh, wow, okay. You can get up to 80%, we're at 60%, 64%. Somehow, I don't know how we're at 64%. We already we already explored a lot of this. Yeah, I want to go back here and see if we can find that oculum. It seemed to be roughly on the... Alright.
Here will do.
Dude, he's so cool. His design is so goddamn cool.
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire Night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker. The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
Anyway, back to previously what I was saying. I'm gonna go check over here. We saw a
Time to go.
Oculum pop up. So let's see if we can find it. Alright, done. Bam! Okay, so that's new. We gotta find that. We've really explored down here near the water. Keep my eye open. No more Oculum, it looks like. Oh, yo, what? Just randomly? Alright, letter. We got letter. Right. Honestly, yeah, a lot of the villages and stuff have been on this side. We haven't really had much choice to go over here or anything. I wanted to double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Alright, there's no... God, yeah, not even like a little... Not even scraps! Giving us nothing. Cancel navigation. Yeah, and I don't think we have a lot of sigils either. Maybe a treasure chest over here. Pick up all this. Wait, no, that's else. Alright. All these little, like, corn cob things. As you can see, when we went up to... Oh, God. When we went up to, what was it called? Like, the equivalent of the bulletin board for this region. We can give it the plant materials, and the corn cob's one of them.
All right, let's finish this fast.
The wind knows me.
By royal decree. No, my sword.
Alright, what's going on here with this? You've done something with this before. Thing. Oh, Big Chungus. There we go. Yeah, I need to remember whenever we see one of those, we can just use these guys. I like that they incorporated, not only you can like fuse into animals, but they also have like more than just moving around uses. They also can like unlock certain things. Okay, yeah, there's a few treasure chests over here. It's kind of, yeah, because we haven't really explored this side too much on the outer. We like dropped down and we couldn't find really too much down there.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Oh, your shield. Okay, that was actually very quick.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Yeah, I don't recall how many sigils we have or how many we need. I think we need 30? Or maybe 25. Alright, it looks like there's a path going up there. Over here. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. You can see paths here, but it looks like there's a path going up here. So I'm thinking probably back here will most likely be the next part to come. I mean, obviously, like, giant mountain volcano thingy, so probably we're gonna slowly but surely make our way back over there. What do we do? Okay, I saw this before. Oh yeah, I think we have to do it in specific order. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, the paint splotch announces where you have to start. This needs... God. Oh, yikes. Alright. So, let's see here. We're like, we're already at the edge of the map. Seeing any treasure chests, not seeing anything for oculums anywhere. Alright, let's see what we are at with some sigils. Yeah, we got 2 of these. I still haven't done the right research to figure out what team I want to build next. And, like, whatever team I want to build next, this will... I'm probably going to use both of them on the same character, just so we can, like, for surely get them, like, boosted up properly. Okay, so we got one of these. Sigil. Oh my god. We have none. I thought we were, like, maybe in our 20s. Nope. Good lord. Alright, we are not nowhere near anything. Alright, that's lame and painful. Alright. Yeah, and I still haven't figured out what the hell this is for. That was like that weird spirit type zone that we go to, where our little lizard buddies, like, that's his home. But, like, we met him there, and then that was, like, kind of it. We haven't really had to go back there for anything, and I haven't really found a purpose for it. So I'm wondering if that's going to be in, like, a later on update, where they're going to, like, add some more into this, where you're going to have to go back there and do stuff. Let's teleport, and we are going to... Oh, wait, hold on. We got something in the book. Oh, just that basic stuff. Yeah, Act 3 is already out, and we can do, but we're gonna try to finish this up first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing any wishes for, I don't know who the next people on the cards are gonna be, but we're not gonna be doing any wishes for a while. I'm not really, like, into any of the weapons or any of the characters right now, so we'll wait. We'll start building them up. Hopefully the next set of cards are going to be more interesting. It was 8 o'clock, I believe. There we go. And I think tomorrow, like, I was debating whether or not we were going to do Genshin 2 days or Honkai Star Rail 2 days. But it's...
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Alright, like I was saying, I think we're going to do Genshin 2 days just because it's the new update and we're still doing, like, this thing. We've been trying to do this for, like, 3 streams, which is fucking ridiculous at this point. So I want to finish this up today for sure. And then tomorrow we'll get started on whatever the new story stuff is for this update. Let's go here, see what's going on here. Oh. Ah.
You're here. Very punctual.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Huh. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kanich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Oh.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kanich! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities, tear down your legacy, destroy your reputation, wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a How in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves. You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Oh, alright, we got a test form. Honestly, his weapons look nice. Obviously, the weapons really go with his outfit.
Locked up. Two can play at that game.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got taken out super fast.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, yeah, we need to heal. We need to heal.
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kanich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use.
Maybe.
Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're the glasses guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
Okay, I think this might be the first time where we actually saw his, like, quote-unquote human form. I don't know if it's, like, a transformation, or if it's like, oh no, he's just wearing armor. Or if it's, like, a literal physical body transformation thing. I think this might be the first time we've actually met one of them outside of how they look here, I think. Which, again, it's like they can be human, which makes it so much more frustrating when your sister is rolling around with these dudes and you're all like, what's going on? And she's all like, if I told you, you wouldn't even understand. And it's like, ah, you, come on.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before, but my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Wait, of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! Let Paimon guess, you've been provoking the Mountain King too!
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kanish! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us!
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk, but don't underestimate me. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight, but when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone. Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Ugh.
I feel like him and
So
Fischl would
what's
get
behind
along,
you
but in the bad
anyway?
way.
He's
In the
definitely
toxic
evilest
relationship
little thing
kind of way.
Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly. You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Vulture? Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame!
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both. See you tomorrow.
Alright, we need to go to a statue to heal our ass. Because we are not a good way. Ah. That was like 18. Nailed it. Actually, you know what? Let's do the test run. See how she plays. Yeah, it's weird to have their test runs be like out here and not just like fighting. Weird.
Letting brave names echo. Bring it.
Be a rollerblades.
Leave. Let's do this then. Out of the way or get blown away.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what her charge is. That's her charge. It's like a back kick. I do like her charge attack is like different from what a standard charge attack is. That is nice. Okay, I'm not understanding her moveset. It is feeling super awkward. And this is why I'm really not vibing with the characters of this region, because they're changing, they're making it like really weirdly movement based, unlike anything before.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Like that doesn't, like, what does that do? That's like a buff or something. Fuck. Look, yeah, she, like, this is supposed to be the tester to show how good she is, but she just seems like a bad character.
Inadmissible evidence. Boom! You're toast!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Yeah, this I feel like all these characters are ones that you have to look up how to use without being able to just figure it out.
Witness the power of Gua.
Because very clearly her ult does something, but it's not like... I don't know what it is.
How annoying. Let the mountain's veins boil. Time for your arraignment. Let me weave you a verse. Let engraved names echo.
Oh wow, there's a whole other...
Hear the echoes of the valley. Ring cutter. Incinerate.
Yanfei, maybe I should try to use more. I've had her for like forever, and I don't think I've ever really given her a try.
Bring it.
Yeah. I feel so bad for these characters, because it's like, design-wise she looks cool, but it's just like, actually using them just feels so... No! Oh, maybe that's what it is. I need to use more... Oh, that's... Okay. I have to use more of her rollerblade stuff,
The mountain's veins boil.
which I'm like underusing. But of course there's like a meter to it.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence. You're toast!
Yeah, that. Nope, nope, nope. Yikes. Okay, yeah, near the end there I was getting it, where I thought the rollerblades were just the mobility, but no, you can actually do moves while you're in the rollerblade form, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. So, of course, I figure it out right at the end there, where it's like useless. Honestly, I think I made this reference before, but the new characters in Genshin since the 5.0 update, it feels like when they they did. When Yu-Gi-Oh! Decided to add in other ways to summon people beyond just like normal and like tribute and fusion. And they were like, here's XCs and all, like, went way overboard with Pendulum and like all this other weird shit where it's just like, you're too much. Too much. One or two of these, okay, but y'all went too much. I feel like that's what these characters are, these newer characters are. Like, the traversal aspect of them, cool. But when it just adds into how their combat works, it just makes it feel so drastically different. Oh, oops, no, wrong button. Season.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
Off we go!
Oh my god, we're already almost at an hour. It feels like we've barely done anything today. Not in a good way.
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived.
Oh, yo.
I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days.
Oh.
I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
For a sec there, I thought he was trying to introduce himself as if this was the first time, and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, this is the guy that we've already met in town, and like we've done the other quests with.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark. We must take it one step at a time.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief, but it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward. Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Kanich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous Flamebearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
Wow. Okay.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
That's what I don't... Like, what? We came down here because it was like, oh, the next step is gonna take a while. Make sure you want to go. And then it's like, oh, go talk to these other people over here before we get started. It's like, bro, I'm already committed. Let's do this. Hey, what's up?
How are you doing? Is all in order? I'm counting on you. Don't forget what we talked about. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Alright, let's do this. The sacred flame has been lit! I feel like they need to have, like, a more exciting clap. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I know how to traverse them. So...
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff.
Spider-Man.
You're over halfway. Keep it up.
Actually, I need to look into Spider-Man 2. I don't know if that thing's went on sale yet. I still need to pick that up. And we're gonna do like a back-to-back.
Impressive. Just one more to go.
I want to do a back-to-back playthrough of Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
I don't know if we'll do miles in between. I already streamed that when that dropped. I don't know. Maybe. At some point. We got so many games on the backlog. Whatever goes on sale first. Although it has been really hard staying away from seeing any spoilers on Black Myth Wukong. I really want to play that game. And like every one of the streamers that I watch have been playing it, so it's like, god damn it.
Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave.
I don't understand why he gave us a map. Because it's like... it's a straight path. We didn't need a map.
Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first.
Why? Howdy. Howdy. No? Crap, how do we handle the contamination? I don't think we've really dealt with too much contamination, have we? Oh, wait, I think we just blow it up. I think we blow it up. Cleansing fire? Nice. Good, good. Got it. Alright, I think that's all of them. Done. Oh, wait, hold on. Even more? Hey, what's going on here? Nope, nothing down here. Alright, I think we missed it. Oh! That's why.
There's the altar.
How about the giant floating
light up the torches around
pedestal?
it first.
No, no, no. Okay, almost dropped it.
Woohoo! We've lit up the final altar! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him.
Wumba
Kangamanto,
Wumba.
king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He's huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Dang.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Waina, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Waina and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time!
That's right. Hootery.
You imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! What are you doing?
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
Everyone, out! Now!
Nope, not you. You get to stay, bud. I mean, because of you, he's waking up, so, you're gonna deal with him.
Well, it seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
Bro. Sacrifice madness over here.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to sacrifice us, but okay. No, he's willing to do it. Honestly, we should have let him have it.
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Fallen leaves.
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it.
Let me leave you alone.
As long as he doesn't put up a shield, it should be easy. Oh, whoa, that was... Numbers-wise, that looked like a lot of damage. But health bar-wise, did not look like a lot of damage. Oh, cutscene!
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's Atlan's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
We got that Nin glow going on.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Okay, that is definitely not the voice I thought they were gonna go with for this guy. I mean, surprised that he talks, but... Alright. Another battle pass, god damn.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you. Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He suffered burns on much of his body, but we believe he'll survive.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk taker? First Kaniche, then Elder Trinidad? Is this the scions of the Canopy's adventurous spirit in action?
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. Something most mysterious has happened. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. We don't understand the mechanism behind it, but the shell appears to insulate him against the influence of abyssal power. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the sacred flame, similar to the way burned wood becomes charcoal. I think their theory makes sense. After all, We've never thrown the Mountain King directly into the sacred flame before.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy? That's a good thing, right?
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now stable. No longer will we need to perform an annual cleansing ceremony.
Wow, that's amazing!
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. A great transparent ball of fire. And that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. I cannot answer that question. If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we speak.
Ah, so Kinich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Alright. Back to the cave. Yeah, that fight was pretty quick. Surprisingly quick.
Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahau die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
End it all.
do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then, what price did he pay?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe. That's the price he paid.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with. Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul, It was ground to a pulp long ago.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends now. You don't know us anything.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free. So promise me, if you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
Complete. Yeah, little disappointed with that final fight. It was a little too easy. Wish it went on a little longer.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer?
Huni, it'll be okay. Your dad will get better soon.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sports.
Huh?
I didn't see that coming.
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wounds.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too. She's right behind you. Turn around and
She's
see.
right behind me, isn't she?
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
Oh, yo, okay, wait, hold on, what was that? We got some item I've never seen before. Oh, wait, hey, these! We keep getting items recently, and it's just like they're not showing up where I think they should, or just like at all. Yeah, where the hell is it? We just got like a weird piece. Oh yeah, with this update, I also forgot that they added in all of the items for your Serenity Pot. I already bought them and all that. Honestly, I have not been keeping up with Serenity Pot at all. I only hop back there for like the friendship points. Other than that, that's a no-go. Yeah, we just got it once again. This is like the third or fourth time we got an item where it very clearly shows us the item that we just got, but then when I go to look for it, it's like nowhere to be found. Alright. Well, that means we finished that up. We completed. To the bulletin board! There, okay, yeah, that's complete. Okay, one of them... Wait, the one by the water is still level 1 instead of level 2. Somehow. Oh wait, maybe we have to go and turn it in? Something? Alright, we got that one there. Unfortunately, this is the closest one. I wish there was one that was a little closer. It's not far, but it's just... It's at that distance where it's like you could have just put in one slightly closer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure...
Time to go.
Let's go check this one. Maybe we just need to collect the rewards, and then it will count us up to level 2 on it. Oh yeah, I love how they revamped the bulletin board and added in these quests that really get you to go to these different areas within this new zone, as well as using the new characters. I love this new revamp of it. Way better than the old bulletin board system. And like I said, I so wish that they do this with other zones. Somehow, some way, revamp it to older places. So yeah, this one says it's only level 1, but we already completed the story here. Yep, that's what it was. Complete! Got food. They're all level 2. Alright, cool, we got food. Okay, I don't know the next quest is. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say let's go and collect our daily stuff, but I'll just teleport somewhere else. So, that is gonna be it for today, guys. Cutting it off early for today, just because I wanted to finish up that final red exclamation point quest. I think everything else is... Oh, Spring of Harvest. What the hell was that? Oh, wow. I didn't know that there were rewards for stuff like that. Cool. But yeah, that is it for today. Tomorrow, we're going to continue with some more Genshin Impact. With the latest update, we are going to hop right into what the news story stuff is. And, yeah, see how that goes. And then, so Friday will be Honkai Star Rail. And then this weekend, continuing some more Final Fantasy, which I've been loving so far. Honestly, it may be my favorite Final Fantasy. Maybe. Like, I love the boys in 15, and 13 is such an OG, but I think the one that we're playing right now is probably... It's definitely near the top of some of my favorites. Obviously, the 7 remake was awesome, but I'm not going to judge that until all the parts are out for it, but 7's probably going to take the #1 spot. I mean, 7 always is the #1 spot. I really do hope that they end up going back and remaking some of the other Final Fantasies like they did with 7. Like, they kind of tried to do that with one of the with Final Fantasy 1. I can't remember what they called it. Like, it came out fairly recently, like in the last few years. But one of the biggest blows to it was like, oh yeah, you can't stream it. And they made it such a pain in the ass to like stream or put up on YouTube, and it's just like, cool, way to make your franchise completely dead. Because it's like, no one can talk about it or like show clips of it, or else it gets freaking like DMCA'd. So it's like, yeah, way to completely F over one of the strongest parts of marketing that you can, free marketing you can have. And that's have gamers play the game and talk about your game. So I still plan on trying to get that game, that Final Fantasy, but I'm never going to be streaming it just because of the dumbass rules they have on it. So I honestly have no idea how people feel about it, just because I haven't seen too many people ever talk about it because of those stupid rules they have for it. But I do plan on picking that up at some point. I don't think that one will take #1 spot for favorite Final Fantasy game, but I'd love to see if they did like remakes of the first 6, I think, Final Fantasy games in an actual full-on 3D, nice rendered out, just like Final Fantasy 7. Hell, even if they did up to Final Fantasy 8, which I know a lot of people love 8, and that one's got Vivi in it. I have never played 8. I know of Squall and Vivi, but other than them, I don't really know much about it or the story that goes along with it. But I know a lot of people really like it, and I'd love to see that one get a remaster or a remake. It's already got a remaster. But yeah, at this point, I'm just rambling. Anyway, that's it for day 1,499 of streaming in a row. Tomorrow is going to be day 1,500, baby, of streaming in a row. Like always, links down below for my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow, some more Genshin Impact. We're going to get started on the 5.1, like, new content. And then on Friday, Honkai Star Rail. Then this weekend will be FF16, which, like I said, is definitely #1 and or #2 spot. Just like the gameplay and the story and just like all of it, I freaking love it so far. I do wish like some of the story parts were a little for me, just because like they do time jumpy stuff, and it's like, oh, these people have been able to develop a friendship or a close bond. Cool. I haven't, as the player, been able to, because I've only known them for 20 minutes. But in game, it's been years and or months. So it's like, that part I'm not a super big fan of the time jumping. But literally everything else with it I've loved. I've really liked a lot of the characters. I can't remember the last time I've played a game where the main character's uncle was a pivotal a pivotal character that's actually like a fun character. That's like entertaining. So they got that going for it in like the part of the story that we're in right now. So that's fun. But yeah, very likable characters in it overall. Very fun gameplay, and can't wait to get back to playing it this weekend. Anyway, that's it for today. Catch you all tomorrow with some more Genshin. See ya.